welcome to Seen It All. Today, we are going to be reviewing one of the best bank robberies slash thriller movies in a long time, Inside Man. But before I go over it, I want to introduce our special guest. His name is Juan. Juan, tell us about yourself a little bit, introduce yourself, and then if you want to, tag your handle so we can post so people can follow you.
A little bit about myself. I recently moved to Texas, but I'm currently in California right now for an injury. But that's a story for another day. I love movies. I've been watching movies for a long time. I remember watching movies in VHS, and now what's a VHS?
To
Yeah,
VHS, yeah.
you just. Thank you, sir. All right. So let's
Welcome.
talk about the greatest heist movie ever made.
About
Uh,
that, yeah. Okay.
Inside Man. All right. So the movie is basically it's what do you call it? It was directed by Spike Lee. It came out in 2006. The energetic crime thriller directed by Spike Lee, starring Denzel Washington as a New York detective. His name is Keith Frazier. Clive Owens as the thief, as Dalton Russell, and Jodie Foster as a fixer, Madeline White. And
Woo!
it centers
Jody.
on a seemingly a perfect bank heist that turns into a tense, unpredictable hostage situation on Wall Street. But there's more to it. You find it's a complex scheme involving a hidden wartime secret, and that's where the movie gets more interesting on there. So, little fun facts about this. If you guys didn't know, the Vidant video game the kid is playing in there was created specifically for this movie, so it's not out there. You can't buy it, but I mean, you can tell. Uh,
Yeah, you can tell.
yeah, all the media people, actual real media people in there. So the 2006, all those people doing the newscast and everything. Those are real newscasters. All right, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
I
But
didn't know that either.
you know, yeah, this movie has a lot of acclaimed actors in it. You have Clive Owens, you got Foster, you got Washington, you got William Dafoe. This is like a powerhouse movie, so it's really awesome to see. But besides that, there isn't too much more fun facts about it. The other thing is this thing is called a I'll bleep it out later. It's called a hole. That's where the cast called it, where Clive Owens was hiding, the little man cave thing that they did on the bank because
Yeah.
of the piping and everything. And then a lot of the interviews they did for the all the hostages. It wasn't scripted, so it's all unscripted. So it's pretty cool to know that. I didn't know that. So when they were interviewing all the hostages, it's all unscripted. So it's just Denzel and the other
That's
guy
pretty cool.
just yeah. So it came out really good. Besides that, um, let's get this show started. All right. Well, first of all, out of all this powerhouse, this great cast, who would you
Jody Foster.
recast for?
Chip. Hold on.
What?
Sorry,
What?
go.
What? What? She was like,
Wait, what was the question?
wow. Who would
Go
you
ahead, sorry.
recast?
Okay.
Joe, go ahead.
I love Jodie Foster. She's the best. Was the best. I don't see her anymore. But I just didn't like her role. I think she deserved better. She did an excellent job. She did. Very good job in that role. But she wasn't in it enough. She should have been in there more. That's the only reason why I said that. Otherwise, she did a perfect, amazing job, everything. But she just got screwed out of a lot of filming. So I don't know how much they paid her for it. I'm sure she made it good. But considering she wasn't in it as much, should have been somebody else. But that's my take. You guys?
For me, it's Denzel Washington. I thought
What?
he did good.
What the?
Wait, yes, the main character. I thought he did well, but all I saw was Denzel Washington.
What?
You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
he has the same voice, the tone, he plays the same character in each movie.
Yeah, he does. Yes,
I don't.
that's what he's good at.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, he was good, but honestly, it was the same character in each movie that I've seen him in.
Yeah.
What?
Wow, 2-2,
The
man. The best characters
Equalizer,
out.
yeah, it reminded me a little bit of the first Equalizer. I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
right.
Completely different characters.
Yeah. I
Calm
mean,
down.
it's
Calm down.
a different version of the same character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry over
Relax.
here with these.
It's okay, relax. I know. Two best characters.
Too much for me. Too much for me, man. Well, I
Typecast,
would
right? That's the word. Typecast.
I would recast his partner. I didn't think he brought anything to the role. He was just
Yeah.
quiet the whole time, and he was just like,
Right.
"What's happening? What's happening?" Like he didn't do much. Like I don't think Denzel needed him in that role. Like he could have just done the movie by himself. Like that guy was not really needed. He didn't make.
Yeah, right.
He didn't pop. I thought in front of all these powerhouse actors, the guy just got lost in the fold. So for me, it was him.
Well, he is a powerhouse actor. He was in 12 Years a Slave.
Was that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh wow! Oh, he got
An
lost in this
Oscar-nominated
movie.
actor.
Oh, dang! He got lost in this movie, man.
Just like Jodie Foster. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's true.
But gosh, I
Duties.
haven't seen that movie in forever. I gotta see that again. That was a good one. Yeah. Oh,
All right. So, well, now that we're talking about actors, who do you think stole the movie in this? Like, was it like an extra? Was it the 34D girl, double D, or who do you guys think took the movie from everybody?
Go ahead, Juan.
For me, it was the kid. When I first noticed him when he said, "Hey, mister," and he was trying to give his PS5. I think it's a PS5, the video game. Oh, PSP. Yeah, so it was a PSP, and everyone's the bank robbers asking everyone for their cell phones, and he's like, "Hey, mister," and shows the PSP. I'm like, what kind of kid
Right.
would voluntarily give his PSP? Like, it just didn't make sense. Well, but it was funny, but also when Clive Owen was, I think his name is Clive Owen, right? The main actor.
Yeah.
So when Clive Owen was talking to him at the vault, and the kid was showing him the game and how it's played, and there was a guy that was putting a grenade into someone else and said, "Hey, you basically win by getting points, and you get points by stealing or selling crack." What?
What was I with this game? I had a PS.
I think it was Grand Theft Auto. They didn't say it, but I'm pretty sure it's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
It looked like it. Yeah, I know, but it was made up. But yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Forget about that.
Looked like Grand Theft Auto also. I'm with you too. I liked his acting. He did a good job. He wasn't in it very much, but he stole the scene too. He did a good job. So I'm with you there.
So for me,
although we'll talk about him later. But go ahead.
For me, it's gonna be my brother's person that he said that needs to be cut. It's gonna be Jodie Foster. I think she took her role in this movie, and she made it amazing. She popped.
She did.
You knew she was there. She was she wasn't taking any BS, like not from Denzel, not from the old man, nothing. So I think she did a great job. That's the character I remember. Once I was done watching the movie, I was like, wow, she was really good. So I got to give it to her. Yeah. She really stood out and fought for that small piece of cinema that she's in there for. But I still think she did a really good job.
I'm with you. She was number 2 for me. Yes.
So, what plot hole did you guys find in this movie, or if any, when you were watching this movie? Any plot holes? I have one, but I'll wait for you guys.
I couldn't really think of any, except for the fact that, they were eating and when did they go to the bathroom? How long were they there? And I mean, you're holding people hostage, you're feeding them. I mean, you gotta go. I mean, I was like, What the heck? I thought that was kind of dumb. I mean, I know it's part of the movie, feeding them, you know, taking time and all that stuff, but I think they could have done something differently. I thought that was used pretty bad. Because, you know, everybody's got to go. You got a lot of people there.
True.
So I don't know if you would call it plot hole, but that was for me. It just didn't make no sense. Why even
You just
bother with
wanted to
that?
see. You wanted that scene where they were taking a dump.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they do have
Missing scene.
restrooms in the bank.
Who's next in the
Yeah, there
bathroom?
you
You
go.
know, come on, man. The movie was 2 freaking hours. Could have had another 2 minutes.
I guess.
I want to
How about
know.
you, Juan?
Something happens to me.
For me, was the getting the search warrant for the box. Like nothing was listed as stolen. There was nothing missing. How did he get a warrant for the
Yeah,
box?
I know. How did he get
Like that
damn
didn't make
warrant?
sense. Like there was something from the bank itself saying that, or from a customer saying that there was something missing or stolen. So how are you going to get a warrant?
Right. Good call. Yep.
I know that he went to the judge and he was like talking to him in that nice suit of his, and then Jodie Foster was like, "Oh, what brings you here talking to that judge?" So that's where he was trying to get that, search warrant. But I don't know what he said. It didn't show what he said or what he did to then the judge get it approved. Maybe the
Right.
ring. Maybe he showed him the ring. Remember the stolen ring?
Missing scene.
Yeah, but no, that was before the ring because he got the warrant, opened the box, and got the ring
Oh, yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. You're right. Okay. For me, the only plot hole is the Clive Owen's walking out and nobody catching him. Like he's coming out of all these offices, like private offices, and he's just walking like he's in a beach town somewhere, like sunglasses, hat, big bags. Like he looked like he didn't belong there. And the only
Well, there was
thing was
one
like,
scene where somebody turned around and said, I don't know if
yeah,
you remember.
yeah,
Yeah,
that lady, but that was it.
at least
But
that's it. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, it didn't make sense because what is called there's video cameras,
right,
so they would catch him. But also, he was there for at least a day or two, so he probably stank.
he was there a week. A week.
a week.
Oh, week. Oh, yeah. See, yeah. Where
Back
did
to
he
my bathroom
poop?
situation.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean that's a bathroom situation. I'm like, where did he
I
poop?
know. Jeez, people.
Right?
It was a week.
Maybe he's got in that duffel bag of his. Carrying it with him.
Ziploc bags.
Something. But
man.
yeah. His whole staying there a week was like, what?
Wow.
But
Talk about pushing it. Yeah. Wow. That's good. Good call.
Plot holes. Now we're gonna go deleted scenes. Is there any deleted scenes you wish they took out, or you wish they added back in, or something you wish that would help progress the story better for you? I know my brother said he needed to watch them take a dump, but besides that,
Besides that, I want to know what happened to the black kid or the African American. What happened to him? We never saw him anymore. What happened? I don't remember him getting a mugshot. Did you guys? Towards the end?
I don't
Remember?
think he can
From the bank?
I didn't see him towards the end. They didn't show him.
Yeah, there you show. Nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna show everybody, but I mean, come on. He was part of the characters. So I would like to know what happened to that kid. And probably nothing exciting, but at least something. So that, and of course, priority the bathroom, everybody going. So that's my 2 things for me.
For me, it's Jodie Foster.
What?
I wish there was her character, Jodie Foster. I wish there was a scene before explaining her actual role.
Yeah, what the
Her
hell's her
role's the
job?
dealer.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what is she? Is she an attorney?
You're right.
Is she a broker? I mean, how is she? What was?
And what's her
Why
role?
was she chosen? Right. Why was she chosen? That was my question. Like,
Right.
what is it that she did that no one else could do? Like, what she did, an attorney could do. Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, I wish there was a little more explanation of like what she actually does.
And alone, like me, like I said earlier, more of her.
Yeah, I would agree. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, her title is a fixer, whatever that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, you get paid
But
a lot of
no,
money for that.
yeah. I mean, I have to agree with Juan. I want to know what she does too. I want to know what like her role is. How is she famous? What does she do? Like, she went and talked to that bank robber. He knew they were both talking, but she's promising all this money that somebody else is going to give that bank robber. But where's that trust? Like, how did she build this clientele? Maybe or something,
Right.
like, something
What
small.
gave her credibility being there negotiating? Like, it was
Yeah.
just a random person. In regards to the bank robber, if I was the bank robber, that person's not related to the police. So who is this person?
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Who she
And they
related
all
to.
took her serious too. Like Denzel, the mayor introduced him, and then Denzel's like, "Oh, let me take you in." Like nobody would do that. Like what? But yeah.
No.
Now, being in this movie, watching it, would you guys survive it if you guys were there? And I mean, technically you would because they didn't kill anybody. But
Back to my bathroom scene. That's pretty obvious. Would I survive? Hell no. I need my bathroom. That's why I was worried about that. I have my schedule, just like Sheldon Cooper. I have my schedule. Would I survive? Hell no. I'm good, man. Not a week alone. Forget that. So no, I
Yeah.
will not survive.
Where is this
No, I
going?
feel you on that. But for me, if I was a hostage, I would. But
Yeah.
if I was a robber, probably not, because I would probably be telling someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, same. If I was a robber, I'd be like, "Oh my god, let me
Yeah.
tell you what happened."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't survive. Um, then since what was your favorite line in that movie? And then after that, tell me what was the worst line that you thought was in.
I guess
Alright,
I'll go first. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Good line. Just like Juan said, good old Denzel, Mr. Bad Boy. Look out, here comes, look out, bad guys, here I come. Right at the beginning. That's always typical Denzel. Here I come. I like that line because that's who he is. That's what he does. And that was just his character. And then bad line, I won't call it bad line, but actually I read about this as a fun fact. I know we don't do this, but is when they started doing the whole riddle crap. Oh, like really? It reminded me of what's
Yeah.
your favorite movie? Yeah, Die Hard crap. Yeah, so I actually read about that. I said that he didn't realize Die Hard was doing the same thing. Otherwise, he never would have added that riddle part into the movie, which I agree. That was not a bad line, but I agree. I was not necessary to add another riddle. Come on.
I don't
So-
remember that in Die Hard.
What? Jeez.
Are you talking about the one that what weights more?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what weighs more? Yeah, and they were trying to figure
Yeah.
out and they're calling.
Yeah, it didn't make sense too.
It didn't make sense. Yeah.
As to why. I didn't really
But-
pay attention much into whether what weighs more
Yeah.
is the same, but it didn't seem to mesh well with the conversation.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, flow naturally. There we go. Flow naturally.
Yep.
Mhm.
So it's my two takes.
For me, the best line is when they're taking the busty girl, and they
Oh, yeah.
tell her, "Move
yeah.
your fat ass," and
Yeah,
then
that's
she
right.
says, "Fat ass? Are you kidding me?"
I know. I know. That was funny. I
Which,
like your character
it kind-
too, actually.
Yeah, but it's also funny because, like, if you look at, I guess, culture then versus culture now, I
Yeah.
don't think a fat ass would be seen as offensive. So
Yeah.
now, at least,
Yeah.
so I just thought it was funny.
I agree. I like your character.
In regards to worst line, I don't think there's a worst line, but there was like a worst dialogue, and that's when Denzel was talking to Clive Owen, and it was like getting dark, and we're inside, and then he was talking about Denzel was talking about getting or trying to get proposed or trying to do a proposal for his girlfriend, or that his girlfriend wants to get proposed. And then Clive was asking him, like, why don't you do it? And he said, I'm too broke to get married. And then he responded by saying money shouldn't matter. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
yeah, that was cheesy. Yeah,
What do
that
you
was
mean
cheesy.
money doesn't matter? Like,
Yeah, it does. That's what brings up
well, you need
earnings.
money to buy a ring
Yeah, I
and to
know.
build a life. I just thought it was
Yeah,
funny.
I agree with
I
that
mean,
too. That
funny,
was,
not it like this is so
yeah,
stupid. Come on.
yeah, I know. I
And
agree too.
a bank robber telling someone else
Deep
money doesn't matter.
conversations.
Hey, he wasn't a bank robber, okay?
I mean, that's something. Hey, that's something Denzel should have said. Well, if money doesn't matter, then what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What the heck are you doing here? Yeah, I'm with you. That
Well,
was cheesy too.
he did say this coming from a bank robber, you know, that's all he said, but
Yeah,
I don't remember
yeah.
that part,
Nah,
but
I
that
don't
makes
remember that
sense,
either.
I guess. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh for me, what I liked, it's a long one, but is the one where he's talking about when he's talking to I don't know if he was talking to Clive Owens, but he was like, "You planned every inch of this right from the start. You got everybody marching to your beat, including me, and I'm through buying it." I think that was cool because he knew something was up. He figured it out that you know, so you know. And then the other thing was like when he was talking to Jodie Foster, or I think it was somebody else, and he was just like, "Or am I just whistling Dixie out of my ass?" I was like, "What?"
But I was like, that's random.
But maybe it's a saying. Like when I heard that, I was
Yeah,
like, oh, it's like
Really?
the saying of feather in my cap. I didn't hear about, or I didn't know about that until like just a few years ago.
1996.
A
So who
feather
knows
in
that?
your cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you accomplish something, you put a feather in your cap.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
It's
Yeah, I didn't know.
Good
it's
to know.
something white people say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Don't edit that either. Keep that in there.
Oh, man.
You here?
So, in this movie, what'd you guys think about the vibe check? Did you guys think that it hit every emotional tone, or was it out of whack, or did it miss the whole point, or was it just it's perfect?
I want to call it out of whack in a bad way. I think it was out of whack in a good way because that was so out of whack. I mean, we're having this deep thing, kind of hold your hands, F you, this and that. I want the money, something. They're, like Juan said, they're having a deep conversation about love is this and that. And then all of a sudden, they're mocking each other, having fun, while they're talking. It's like, what the heck? But no, it
Yeah.
was, I like the way it was. I think it was out of whack in so many ways. I don't even know what that movie to think about, but I enjoyed it the way it was, whatever that was. But the vibe was there out of whack, yes, for me.
Okay.
Especially not knowing Jodie Foster's role in that movie either.
Yeah.
So that's my take.
I liked the movie. I thought the vibe was basically your typical um, suspense movie, bank robber, but the overall message was greed.
Yeah,
Towards the end, when
I agree.
Jodie Foster's talking to the banker, and the banker said, there's a sayings
Yeah.
that goes, when there's blood in the streets, buy property,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
which I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was kind of crazy, but it shows, whenever there's tragedy,
Yeah.
take advantage of it. And then she followed by saying something about helping Bin Laden's nephew get an
Oh
apartment.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
What the
so
heck?
it has to do with like morality, greed,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
anything to get the money type of thing.
Wow. Started thinking about that part too. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Did you just say that?
With you, the vibe is everywhere. Emotional tones is perfect. I thought I enjoyed it. The actors did their job. You got the understanding it is about greed. My only thing though is that I don't know if Denzel was supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy
Right.
because Jodie Foster cleared him of the $140,000 that went missing. But you never like I don't know, like the movie never portrayed it where he was innocent. You know, he made jokes, but then
Right.
everybody else knew that he took it, but he was pretending, or maybe he wasn't. So I don't know. So I don't know if in that greed, he also was part of it. You know, like he took the money and he knew he was gonna get fired, but he was epic. Let's do it. You know. So I don't know, but everybody's greedy in this movie. And that was just my only take. Was just that I didn't know if Denzel was like supposed to think he was innocent or not. So
I think that was kind of like on purpose because at
yeah,
the end he got a diamond
Yeah.
and he kind of gave that smirk of like, yeah.
yeah,
And it kind of goes with the whole like greed. In the end, I
Yeah.
think just
Right.
most people succumb to greed if
Yep.
they have the opportunity. If there's people want to say they're going to take the high road, but when the money's there or the opportunity's there, I think a lot of people are going to take it.
Yeah.
no, that's
Yep.
true.
It's all good right there. Yeah. It's always
So,
greed.
do you think
Mm.
this movie aged well, or did it expose its flaws, or is it back to 2006? It was too different than it is now, or is it's Chef's kiss? Means perfect.
I think overall it holds well in
Mhm.
regards to the acting, even with the old cell phones. I think it
Oh yeah,
still holds well.
yeah.
And there's a reference about Amazon, about the
Yeah, I
recording,
saw that.
the
I
little,
remember.
yeah. And I was like,
What?
wow, Amazon was still there. Was a thing back then.
Me
So
too.
I
That's
think
what I
it holds,
questioned.
yeah, right. So
26.
it
Wow.
holds well regarding that. The only thing that I feel that kind of ages the movie is the score, like the sound of the music when there's a
Mm.
suspense. Like it
Oh,
feels very early 2000s, like an older movie.
oh,
That was the
okay.
only thing that I would say
Oh, yeah,
kind of
yeah. Okay, now I know
ages
what
the
you're talking about.
movie.
Right, right,
Hmm.
right. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Same thing.
I agree with you.
It
The movie,
ages good too. Yeah.
yeah, it ages well. I think. I think as a watching it back then and watching it now, you look at it different, but I still hold it to that level of when the first time I watched it was really good.
I
So
guess the
yeah,
only thing that would be that was definitely different is like, why are there so many people in the bank? I mean, now
Yeah,
with
I
online
know.
banking,
Right.
like is it does it- yeah, like that's the only one thing I guess
I don't know.
besides like the music or the score.
That's
Why
true.
is there
Yeah.
so many people at the bank?
Yeah, no, it's true.
2006. I don't know. We're gonna have to research to see if 2006 we were doing online banking and stuff. We were right.
I
Yeah.
don't
And
think so because
Amazon.
they had a flip phone. I was like, a flip
Oh,
phone?
Yeah, you're not
I
gonna
don't think
do
so.
online banking with that thing. Yeah. Yep.
that's true. And
Good
then
call.
do you guys recommend this movie? So would you guys cue this movie for somebody to watch it, or you screw it and throw it in the garbage?
I would cue the movie. I enjoyed it, um, especially towards the end. Um, I feel like maybe in the middle it kind of dragged on a little bit, but in the end, I did like the movie when it first came out. I still like the movie now, and I think anyone would enjoy it if they like this type of genre.
Yeah, I would give it to for the actors mainly. You don't see Clive Owen very much anymore. Excellent actor, Jodie Foster, and so on. But so I would definitely give it for so people have an opportunity to see the older, actors and how amazing they were. So cue it, yeah, definitely. And it's just another crappy, cheesy robbing the bank movie either. So
Oh,
it's original.
yeah, it is original. Yeah, I would cue it also. I think it has a powerhouse actors, even though somebody's hating on Jodie Foster and Denzel.
Just-
But I think it still holds up. I think it definitely
oh my
recommended.
gosh.
And they actually made a TV show about this movie. It's
What?
BBC, it's a British broadcasting company. So it's called Inside Men with the E instead of the A. So it probably breaks
You mean
down.
the BBC?
Oh,
Yeah, British
yeah.
broadcasting.
Why would you say BBC, sir?
Yeah. Oh my god, this guy. I can't take you anywhere.
I
Oh
mean, that's what
man.
they say in England, the BBC.
Yeah, right.
That's
And
all I
then
do.
last and final question. What was your favorite scene in this movie? Well, for me, it's gonna be the whole execution. I like that the guy they shot him, they made sure the cameras were there so everybody saw it, but it was fake, and they got tricked. They wanted the what's it called, SWAT team to go in there, so then they can get all the everybody can get out, and that their escape plan. So I think that was my favorite scene. It was done really well.
For me, there's two. Even though I love Jodie Foster, but one of them was Jodie Foster being a badass, talking with the dude, Mr. Case. That was awesome. But of course, you can't get over the famous scene of Denzel talking to the Arab guy and the racist jokes and him effing the word is effing that. I need my satchel, whatever. Oh man, that was great. I love that scene. And that was just enough in that movie to make it funny. So that was one of those two sub scenes. But that guy was funny. He was good. And I'm glad they added some sense of humor to that.
Yeah.
So that was my two favorite. Yeah.
For me, it's similar. One of the hostages came out, and he was, I think, Indian, but they look at him and they say, "Oh, it's a bomb! Oh shit, it's an F word, Arab."
Oh yeah.
And then the guy
right.
says, "No, I'm Sikh."
Yeah.
And I thought that was really funny. And then towards the end, he was talking about how he's always being
Stereotypes.
stopped, and everyone
Yeah.
thinks he's a terrorist.
Right.
And I think it really talks to the period after 9/11, especially
Yeah,
when
it
that
does.
movie came out. Yeah.
Yep.
But I thought that was
the
funny.
whole movie, I think everybody was racist. Like William Dafoe said a
Yeah.
lot of racist stuff. The police officer said a lot of racist stuff. Everybody was just. I don't think you can get away with it. In 2026, there was a lot of
No.
racism.
Well, I mean, it's getting worse, obviously, but yeah, it's
Yeah. Well,
people
I
get
think
to
it's worse in life, but I
Yeah.
don't see it as often in movies.
no.
Yeah.
So in movies, you don't. I guess it's not a true reflection of daily life, because especially being online, if you're online, if you look at the comments, I mean, I'm like, wow, I don't think I would have seen those kind of comments even 2
Right.
years ago.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
It
That's
happens
true.
everywhere and every day, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're of color,
And people with their and
always.
people with their actual profile, like it's not like what's it called, a fake profile or whatever. They have like their whole government name on it. I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Glad that we all in the same page with this movie, Inside Man. And then if Juan decides to join us next week, it's your movie to choose, Juan. So let us know. Besides that,
I will,
thank you,
and I'll be
everybody.
there next week.
All right. So let us know
right.
when you decide on a movie then. Until next
sounds good.
time.